Tuwing Thursday, sumisilip ako sa comments at nagbibigay ng tech advice. From YouTube, Ray asking if a 1500 VA UPS has enough charge for a PC and a single monitor. Short answer, yes. Long answer, yung discharge of UPS is non-linear. So very hard to predict how much time you have, and the hardware matters. Anong GPU and CPU and what their load is when you switch over to UPS. Dear Heart PH, rocking a 5950X. We got a second-hand one for the shop and I'm currently using a 5900X. Both CPUs at this time, parang good bang for your buck. Geb17 asking for a 120k video editing rig with 1080p gaming on the side. Good idea to spend more on the CPU. Not sure lang how available the 7950X still is. For reference, we did this build recently, 111K, although more slanted siya for gaming. Roughly, I think you can get a 9950X, which is around 38K to 40, and then, like you suggested, get a lower price GPU. Last from YouTube, Keitaro disagrees with me. I still maintain that the use case of most people, a use case is not needed. You're better off saving that money or using it on some other part of your rig. Pero yung gusto ko talagang komentan, itong part na you rely too much on your personal experience pero hindi lahat pareho sa'yo kahit 30 years ka pa sa business. Hindi pa ako ganun katanda. I'm only 42. My 30 years of experience has been in using computers. I was around 10 when I got my first computer. So it hasn't been 30 years since we put up the shop. Jolan from Facebook, this is the Phanteks XT Pro Black, and yes, this is a full tower case. Actually, hindi ganun ka-defined what exactly a full tower is, pero whatever the definition, pasok yung Phanteks XT Pro Black doon. MT, backing up our last sulit ba Saturday short, nagrabe yung increase ng RAM prices. Yung sa kanya, he bought his RAM at around 4,000 last 2023. Current price is over 8,000. See our last short on that topic for more information. Misato from TikTok, for GPU cleaning, ours is 2,250 for first-timers. For returning customers, 1,550 na lang. To be honest, you can find cheaper than 2,250, but also to be honest, the quality varies tremendously. Your GPU could end up perfectly fine, or with too thick thermal pads, which are even worse for performance than worn-out ones. See our old cleaning shorts, we talked about cleaning up after the customer initially had the cleaning done elsewhere. PC na awats, hindi nagamit for 5 days and biglang ayaw na mag-on. Computers are machines and machines should be consistent. Pero paminsan may topak talaga yung mga yan. 1 minute they're running fine, the next minute they're throwing tantrums. Can't say what's wrong just based on the available information. Make sure everything is plugged in correctly, both externally and internally, and to the wall outlet. If PC doesn't come back to life, I would reseat the common power cables inside, like the power cable to the motherboard, and reseat RAM, GPU. If I had to make a really speculative guess, I'd say this was a PSU issue.